Hello, welcome to my channel. My name is Miranda and I am a holistic nutritionist, life lover, fruit lover, and love to talk. So here I am talking again. Here's my couch. I got my butterfly and my mango. We're ready to go. So this video is about how to shift into the mindset of self-love versus self-loathe. All right, so we have all been there. We've all had ups and downs. We've all had peaks and valleys, problems, solutions. They're all there and they're always going to be there. The point of this video is how to see things and see yourself in a loving way. How to be encouraging to yourself. How to believe in yourself. So confidence, how to grow your confidence. So this is a very special video to me because I've struggled so much, and I still do struggle with self-confidence and believing in myself, and these things have helped me start really loving myself, embodying my true self, and following through with my passions. So a huge thing for every single human being that exists is an internal monologue. We all have that internal monologue, how we talk to ourselves on a day-to-day basis, because if you think about it, we are with ourselves more than we are with anyone else. Alone time, in the bathroom, on a walk, at work, we are with ourselves constantly. So what are you saying to yourself? This is the real question. Are you saying things that are encouraging or are discouraging? Are you saying things on the frequency of change, of passion, of drive, or are you afraid? Are you comparing yourself? So they say that comparison is the thief of joy, and I used to compare myself a lot too. So that's one huge thing that we all do, no matter what stage of life we're in. We all compare to each other. Sometimes it's not even in a bad way. It's just, oh wow, they're doing really well and I'm really happy for them, but I want what they have. So then it moves from, I guess, inspiration to jealousy very quickly, envy. So rather than become envious, become inspired and continue to stay inspired, because you don't know where they are in their life to get the place and the things that they have in their life. And who knows if they're even happy with the life that they have, constantly comparing. So it's just a game of the internal monologue and always trying to be your best versus be better than someone else. I try to be the best that I can be for me. I'm not competing with anyone. I'm not comparing myself with anyone, because I am me and you are you. And that's the blessing and the beauty of life. So another thing is always saying negative things about yourself, whether it be physically speaking them to yourself, physically speaking them to others, or thinking them. And saying daily affirmations might sound a little bit of woo-woo, but in reality, it's just you affirming something that you want to know. You want to feel strongly grounded in your passions and your thoughts and beliefs and morals and values. You want strong integrity. So sometimes you need to start simple, talking to yourself. And it's not crazy. Talking to yourself can be a huge tool, a freaking amazing tool. I look in the mirror and I say things to myself that I want to hear from other people, right? Or how I would speak to my friend, right? This is something that they would say, right? I feel so ugly today. I'm like, you can't feel that because there's no possible way that you can be. But sometimes I tell myself these negative things that someone that loves me would never say that about me. So if I love me, why would I say those things about me? You know what I mean? It's that simple. It's really that simple. And the way that you speak to yourself and the way that you speak about yourself too, putting those ideas from your head into others is not good. You want to speak about yourself confidently. You don't want to spout out insecurity. Oh, I can't do this. Or I'm not good enough to do that. You are good enough and you can do it. So don't ever speak about yourself like that, because these things solidify eventually. Every thought creates an action eventually, right? So yeah, that's a huge thing for me, and not believing in yourself and being always trying to one-up other people. It's just so outdated for me. I feel like I used to be like that all the time. In high school, obviously, like everybody does, coming of age. But now when you feel like you're so grounded in what you believe and who you are, nothing else matters. Here are some examples of self-love versus self-loathe, right? When someone says, are you sure you can make that work? Are you sure you're not being unrealistic, right? So a self-loathe mindset would be like, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I should get more money first. Or, yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I'm just not good enough. Maybe I should just stick to my 9 to 5. Maybe I'm just, I'm not meant to do that. When it's in reality something that you want, right? And the self-love way is like, if there is a will, there is a way. I can do anything I believe in. I will work hard and be dedicated to this. There are certain words you can use. Sorry, my phone was about to die. There are certain words that you can use to uplift yourself and uplift others at the same time. So I changed the camera because I want you guys to see my cat. Isn't he just cool and cute? He's a cute little orange boy. Yes, his name's Koda, and I love him a lot. He's about 4 years old. Anyway, I have my little book of notes. So, being your own best friend. I made an Instagram reel about this yesterday, I think, but being your own best friend is extremely difficult sometimes, because we are drawn to negative energy sometimes, and it's sad. Sometimes it's so easy to talk about yourself negatively or agree with someone about some negative thing. It's just, we flock towards it, right? And we don't have to be like that. It's just so much easier because it's a low vibration. You don't want to be on a low vibration, do you? So talk to yourself like your best friend, not like your own worst enemy, because you can do it. You can do anything that you decide you want to do. And also, talk to yourself like you'd be talking to your childhood self too, doing like child work or shadow work or whatever you want to call it, but doing things with patience is key. Don't rush yourself, right? There's no race. So when you say things, when I get to this place, I'll be better. When I get to that place, I'll be better. But in reality, that's just loathing yourself in the current moment, right? And putting the future self on a pedestal. There's no difference. You will always be you. It's just whether or not it's in the future or now, right? So just talk about yourself in the present moment rather than in the future, you being better, right? Or in the past, everything was better in the past. That doesn't help anyone, especially you. It does not help you at all. Yeah, okay, so another one is feeding yourself with loving words versus loathing words. Feeding yourself with loving foods versus loathing foods. Feeding yourself with loving music, loving television, loving podcasts, loving company you're around. Everything makes you essentially, right? So if you're around others that loathe on themselves or they loathe on you, then it's gonna be natural for you to do the same. Kind of like attracts like in a way. Same thing with your food choices. And this makes a huge difference in your mood, in depression and anxiety. Trust me, I've had all these issues, and addressing my diet, what our cells are rebuilt on, was the first thing I decided on doing, right? And one pillar of health is not more important than another. So everything is connected. I'm not saying if you're eating fruit all day, you will be happy, right? It will help because it just does, because fruit is a loving food, not a loathing food, like something that creates disease, right? Creates inflammation in the body. And loving music too. Like, don't listen to sad music when you feel sad. It just makes you more sad. So shift your mindset into a loving mindset, self-loving mindset. Don't loathe on yourself. You have to have your own back, because like in reality, who else has it other than God? Who else is gonna be with you 24/7, 365? You, all the time. I've decided to be my best friend, to be my biggest supporter, because that is what I decided to do. You have the decision, right? You don't have to succumb to these things that are surrounding you. Oh, like, oh, my family has depression. I am depressed. I am this. I am that. If you declare that consistently, day to day, you will be that. That's unfortunate, but you will. If you decide, I'm pissed today, then you're going to be, and other people will be felt. Like, other people will feel that too. And you don't want to be a negative energy, do you? Of course not. You want to be a loving energy, a radiant energy, vibrant energy, something that people want to gravitate to because it makes them feel good. Yes. Like Mahatma Gandhi says, be the change you wish to see in the world. So it starts in here. It starts in here, right? It starts within. Just so many things have changed when you think like that. Like, I'm not a victim to my circumstances. I decide to love myself, not hate myself. I decide to love whatever happens in my life because it helps me grow. I don't mean to punch and be angry, but I feel it so strongly. Okay, what else is there? Being patient with yourself. Yes, being patient and loving the journey of your life, right? It's not about the destination, it's about the journey, right? As they say, right, kitty? Yeah. Allowing yourself to be great. Oh, and knowing that you deserve it. Because I felt, at a certain point in my life, I felt like I never deserved anything in my life. I never deserved to do what I love. I never deserved to help others because I can't even help myself. I never deserved to have money in my life. I never deserved to have a good partner. It's just something you continue to drill into your subconscious that you eventually believe it, right? Like perks of being a wallflower. You accept the love you think you deserve. That hits home. Comment down below if you have read that book or seen that movie. But allowing yourself to be great and express yourself regardless of your current situation is extremely powerful and inspiring. And I know that you can do it because you know you can do it. When I feel others being confident and feeling inspired and wanting to change, it makes me feel good too. It's a win-win. When you help others, they help you. It's just a beautiful symbiotic nature. Don't try to please others all the time too. Yeah, you can definitely have that self-loathe mindset of always putting others first too. And that's not necessarily meaning you're selfless, right? There's a difference between being selfless and being selfish and also being selfless. You think less of yourself than others, which does no one any good. You need to love yourself first before you can love others, right? Otherwise, you're just pouring from an empty cup. And being selfish too, always taking from others, that's also a self-loathing mindset, because you're not really loving yourself, because that's just a bad habit. It's a negative, fearful mindset, really. So just be the best that you can be in this current moment. It's like there is nothing more important right now in this moment than this exact moment. And you're here watching this video for a reason, because you struggle with self-love, or you struggle with hating yourself. Really, like, we've all had this problem. But you have to realize one thing. You are special. You are valuable just for being you. You don't have to prove anything to anyone else. You don't have to be the best, right? But you already are the best. If you even make one step in the right direction towards your passion, towards what you love, and wanting to love others, you will love yourself. And same goes the opposite way. If you start to love yourself, you'll notice the goodness all around you even more. It's all starting with gratitude too. So the more you love yourself, the more you'll see love. The more you loathe yourself, the more that you'll loathe everything around you, your environment, your job, your family, your spouse, your friends, yourself, your looks, your life. Everything stems from you, around you. You are the center of your universe, right? In the way of, this is how I see things from my perspective. We're all wearing sunglasses, right? Everyone has a different shade of sunglasses. Let's just say Koda is wearing green sunglasses, so he sees the whole world in green. I have rose-colored sunglasses, so I see the whole world in rose. Green, he sees the whole world in envy. He's jealous of everyone. He's spiteful. He's cynical, right? That's the way he sees the world, because that's where he's set at. I see things as, oh, there's so much I can create. There's so much I can bring to the world. There's so much of a perspective that no one's heard, right? There's so much potential. It's depending on how you see it and how you see yourself. So yeah, that's that video. I hope it made sense, self-love versus self-loathe, because it's just, everyone struggles with this. Even I do, and every single human being. So when you hear someone saying they don't ever struggle with self-love, that's just a lie. It's a constant struggle, but you don't have to succumb to the negativity. Does that make sense? Well, I hope that you got something from this video, or I hope that you comment down below on something that you love about yourself, or something that you love about your life, something that you're looking forward to in your life. And so yeah, I'll be the first to start. So I just love being on YouTube and talking and expressing myself and allowing myself to express myself. That's also another way you can really love yourself, is allowing yourself to feel like you can express yourself. Get that outlet of expression. You will feel so much love for yourself. Trust me, when you allow yourself to flow that creative energy and talk about what you love, right? That's so important. So that's one thing that I've been loving, right? And my kitty. My phone's dying again. All right, so yeah, my phone's on 5%, so that's how the life goes, right? The life of my life. Okay, so make sure to subscribe if you haven't already. Subscribe down below. I post at least twice a week. And yeah, give this video a like if this helped you open your eyes in a different way. And yeah, make sure to follow me on Instagram and TikTok at MirandaEve222. I also have a fruit-based guide if you want to go on a fruit-based abundant lifestyle, change your mindset, change your mood, lose weight, feel healthier, and be healthier, have glowing skin and thriving hair and great digestion, right? And energy. But the Fruit is Fuel meal planner guide comes with 30 recipes, daily and weekly meal planner templates, and ways I save money, and all these different myths and frequently asked questions. So it's only a $9.99 guide. So yeah, grab yours down below and you won't regret it at all. And please make sure if you do purchase that, send me a screenshot on my DMs on either TikTok or Instagram, and I will send you a bonus recipe. Okay, so please love yourself. Please talk to yourself like you would talk to your best friend, like you would talk to your childhood self or your child. Love, love, love. All we need is love. All right, so have a beautiful day, morning, evening. It's rainy where I am, so this is why I'm here making a video. I'm feeling inspired because I am the sunshine within. If there are clouds in the sky, if it's a gray, rainy day, that doesn't affect me, does it? Because I have sunshine radiating from my soul. Excuse me. All right. Okay. Thank you for watching this video and stay tuned for the next one. So, bye.